The second table describes our duty towards our fellow men. The first table belongs exclusively to God. In other words, the civil power has nothing to do with the first table. It has much to do with the second table in order to preserve the civil order. Now, do you know that the devil constantly was trying to encourage Jesus to take over the literal political kingdom? But Jesus didn't come for that. In fact, notice Matthew chapter 4 and verse 10. The devil wanted Jesus, instead of being king of the spiritual kingdom, he wanted Jesus to take over the political system. And he wanted him to overthrow the Romans. Notice Matthew chapter 4 and verse 10. Again, the devil took him up on an exceedingly high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. And he said to him, all these things I will give you if you fall down and what? Worship me. What was the devil offering Jesus? All the kingdoms of the world. Was this talking about the kingdom of the church, all the spiritual kingdoms of the world? No. It's speaking about taking over the political kingdom, the civil system of the world. By the way, this happened constantly during the ministry of Jesus. Notice John chapter 6 and verse 15. John chapter 6 and verse 15. This is after Jesus fed the 5,000. The people were very impressed. And it says, therefore, when Jesus perceived that they were about to come and take him by force to make him what? To make him king. What kind of king? A king of the church or the king of the state? The king of the state, of the political system. What did Jesus do when they wanted to take him by force? He departed again to the mountain by himself alone. By the way, the disciples had this mentality of Jesus also destroying everybody and taking over the kingdom. One time, there were some villages of the Samaritans that did not want to allow Jesus to pass through them on his way to Jerusalem. And so his disciples said, two of them anyway, the sons of thunder, they said, do you want us to call down fire from heaven and burn those people up? And notice what Jesus said in Luke chapter 9, 55 and 56. But he turned and rebuked them and said, you do not know what manner of spirit you are of. For the Son of Man did not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them. And they went to another village. Jesus rebuked them for even considering the possibility of using force against those cities or those towns that had refused to allow Jesus to go through them. Do you know why? Because Jesus did not come here to this world to set up a literal political kingdom. Jesus came to this world to build up his spiritual kingdom of the church. You say, why? How do we know that? Go with me to Luke chapter 17, verses 20 and 21. Luke 17, 20 and 21. You see, for Jesus, the kingdom is not something that comes with a great show of force. The kingdom is not established by taking over the political system, by taking over the civil power. Jesus was tempted to do that all the time.